Sup guys, and welcome to my thoughts of, and by the way, I've been getting shit for this, right? I've been saying it incorrectly each time, so you have to bear with me. Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. This game is pretty fun. It is amazing so far. And yeah, this is just going to be like my what I think about the game, everything about it. And even though I know absolute fuck all about Naruto, I think the game is pretty cool for fans like that. Alright, small factor, but I do like the fact that they go with the whole emote thing within the open world. It's kind of like Xenoverse. I think it's going to appeal to Naruto fans like that, because it's like the Xenoverse of Naruto. You can do all these things that references show. My friends told me that this one here is a reference to Killer Bee or something like that. I don't know who he is, but I'm pretty sure he's like a rapper and he has like one of the tails on him or something like that. Like one of the big beasts or something like that. So yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff to it. So to get off on the game, get off on it. Yeah, I'm gonna like jack it off, you know what I mean? That's the way it is. I want to talk about how fun this game is. Like, I didn't think I'd get into it that much because I'm not a Naruto fan. I know nothing about Naruto whatsoever. But this game is absolutely fucking fun. I mean, check this thing out. It's like a Super Rasengan or something like that. It's got like a proper name, some Japanese ninja shit or something like that. I just call it Spirit Bomb because it looks like one, and I like to piss off my friends with that type of shit. But yeah, you got multiple game modes that are going to keep cycling throughout the days of the beta. Right now it's base for the Ninja League, and you've got this cool ass game mode that they've recently introduced known as Barrier mode, which is where one team has to defend the main boss on the stage and the other team needs to unleash the seals and try to defeat it. It's like a summoned monster. So far all it's got right now is this giant frog. I'm sorry, I don't know nothing about Naruto. This is probably like a big deal, but for me, I'm trying to be as like proper as I can, but I don't know that much. So I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you need to either defeat him by unleashing the seals, and once you do, you need to go and attack him as much as you can. And the motherfucker hits hard. He hits hard, and not to mention you've got 4 other people in the enemy team trying to attack you at the same time, which kind of makes this mode interesting. I mean, we have been able to defeat it once on the attacking team. However, my problem is I think it's a little bit too hard if you're the attacking team. If you're a defending team, this game mode's easy if you know what you're doing. Just play really defensive, stay around the guy, or just protect the seals as much as you can. It's fairly simple. What else do I like about this game? Oh yeah, that's right, the combat system is rather fun. It's very simple. You've got your X and your Y, and your Y is maybe your strong attack and your X is maybe your light attack. You've got combos within these two buttons. For example, you do X, X, Y with the defense class. You'll do a couple of slices with the sword, and then you'll go into a launcher, and then you can chase them by going in the air and doing something like X, Y, and then throw a bomb, and then you got all this like cool shit here, like for simple combos, which I find interesting because I could see it as if you're able to do all this shit, there's going to be people out there that's going to be able to go further than this. So if you're like a massive fan of in-depth combos with simple things, then this is going to be the game for you. Not only that, it's got a decent setup when it comes to the abilities. I think, in my opinion, it's kind of lacking right now because it's a beta, and if anything they should have let us customise, but they didn't. With the attack one, you've got Rasengans and the, I think it's like Gliding Leaf Kick or something like that, I can't remember. Gliding Leaf, it's kind of like you home in on the opponent and you do a kick that knocks them off the ground, and if they hit the ground they come back up, so it starts a combo. With the LB you do a Rasengan, which is one of the most known moves in Naruto or something like that, where you'll chase them with a key ball or filled with chakra, I think that's the name of it, and he'll like attack the opponent with it. It's kind of really cool looking, and you can charge it while you're in the air, and you can actually glide to your opponents, which really makes this game kind of fun. Now, I'm not the best at it obviously, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'd like to say that right now, I think this game is really fun. However, I think the beta should have let us have some customization options, because if we can get a handle of that, then we can tell Bandai what's missing and what they should really be adding to the game, because so far all they know is that, well, yeah, my team lost in this one, is that Oh yeah, they'll like the customization options. If they gave us a handle of that, if they let us see what it was like at a certain extent, then we can tell them what we'd want and we can tell them what is needed. That way they can work upon that and make it better, but it turns out we're going to have to wait till the final game releases, and then we'll find out what all the skills are and all that, which makes it kind of difficult because there might not be things that you might have wanted and it's going to be in future DLC and that, instead of actually being in the game. So that is one worry about this game I have so far. Alright, now I should go over the classes. You've got 4 different classes within the games, and the masters are all categorized in these 4 classes, right? I'm trying my best to like talk, but you know, it's not one of my great suits. See what I mean? Can't even say that right. It's not one of my stronger abilities as a fucking weep, because I can't speak Aru. Right, to continue though, you've got your 4 categories, which are offense, defense, heal, and ranged, right? Offense is exactly what you think it is, defense is exactly what you think it is. It's all exactly what you think it is, really. But the cool thing with defense, you get the sword, and when you do certain types of blocks, you kind of do like a parry if you do it on time, and it actually sets you up for combos and shit like that. Your offense, you're absolutely insane with your attacks, you're relentless, you can keep going. Ranged, you actually have a button that's based around your ability. I think it's like if you press Y, you actually throw out shurikens instead of it being B. I mean, you still have your B there, but that's the way it works for those types of players. Your heal, you're based upon obviously attacking with your team, but you need to obviously heal your team. That's the main point of heal. So you buff your team, you boost your power, stuff like that. It's not really complicated. Your roles are very simple and you get it right away, which is a slight problem because it means there's no in-depth plays that you can do with your friends or stuff like that. I thought that'd be really cool if you could do something like that, so it's just like, I don't know, you're with your friend and it's just like, alright, this is the plan, I'm the role of, alright, let's create something dead quick. Let's think defense, oh wow, it's really hard to pick a roles now, I can see why I didn't do this. Okay, how about we just make it so one of the roles is like a normal buffer, right? Alright, so this one guy's going to be based around buffing the team, the other guy he bases it around healing the team, and then the other 2 guys are based upon going in hard as fuck, while these 2 are sitting back and camping. That could be like a cool play, but no, it's based upon one guy that has to do all this, and I was thinking it's not really that fair, because it means 3 guys are going to get insane buffs, and it's kind of a bit unfair to a slight advantage, I guess. But then again, the enemy team could do this, so it's not that unfair. But what I'm saying is I think they should have added more roles to the game. It would have made it a little bit more fun. But the next thing I want to move on to is the Shinobi Masters, and that's exactly what you think it is. It's the characters that are within the anime and every other game ever. So you got Naruto, you got Kakashi, who's actually my favourite, although I know not that much about him. I just really like his design and his like lightning blade. I thought that was like really fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. You got Yamato, who is like a tree bender or something like a wood bender or something like that, which is like a mixture of the earth and the water, my cousin told me. You got Sakura, I think, who is the girl with the pink hair. She's based upon healing the team. Sasuke, who is the range type, and he's the edge boy with the like one of the eyes or something like that. I can't mind, I'm sorry, but I'm not that knowledgeable with Naruto, but all I know is that he's got like this cool eye thing. And then I think did I get them all? Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Sakura, and Yamato. Yeah, I did get them. The other thing is you have your ultimates, and based upon what you play, you'll have a different ultimate. For example, you had the Super Rasengan, which I did earlier, that's what I'm going to call it, I'm sorry. With defense, you have a water prison jutsu, which makes it so that everyone that's within the vicinity gets closed up into a small area. With the range, you get Kirin, which is like a one-shot lightning bolt or something like that. It looks like you're summoning something, but it just destroys everything. With the healer, I think you just have an ability that makes you heal everyone in the team. And obviously the main characters have their own ultimates, so Kakashi has the cool eye thing, Sasuke, he turns into an edgelord. I don't really know, but I'm just kind of taking the piss with it. But it does have a lot of potential from what I can see. I have a feeling that this game will be replacing Xenoverse for another year or two, because this game is literally Naruto Xenoverse. We don't really need another game like Xenoverse when we've got Naruto to can I say this wrong? Boruto Shinobi. But I don't know, I can't even fucking remember. I think it's Boruto Shinobi Striker. Yeah, that's it. So I don't think we really need a Xenoverse with a game like this out. I was wrong about one thing. I saw that someone told me that the pricing was at 27. I looked into it. No, it's going to be a full-fledged game. So £50 in America, $60 or something like that. Is it worth it? From what we've seen in the beta, not so much. You've only got multiple multiplayer modes. It doesn't look like they'll increase, but there will be co-op missions within the game. There'll be story mode missions, and you'll have like a bunch of cool shit like that, where you'll be taking on one of the tailed beasts and shit like that. I thought that'd be pretty cool. It does look as if it will have a lot of like co-op type gameplay based upon it, and I'm hoping that you can do something like you need to fucking fight off a horde of ninjas or shit like that, or you need to take on like one of these missions, you take on the giant summon beast things. I don't know the name of it, I'm sorry. I mean, it's literally up there, but I'm not saying that. So yeah, it does have a lot of potential from what I've seen, and also the customization. They need to leak out more about that before they release the full game, so someone can at least say that, hey, it's good, or hey, you're missing a lot of shit here, because we're very limited right now. And not knowing that much can kind of scare you, because think about the Division beta, right? That one came out, super fun game, and people thought this game was going to be really good because they didn't show off a lot, and there could be a lot more. Played the game, when it finally released, the only thing they didn't show off was the raid missions and some of the story mode. Everything else is the exact same. So the beta was fun because it didn't limit you that much, but the thing is, it literally let you into everything the game was going to be about. So automatically the Division kind of flopped like Destiny. So that's going to be funny. So let's hope the same doesn't happen with this game, and it has a shit ton more to offer than what any other beta so far has been having. Fighters was a good beta though, I'll tell you that much. I fucking got right into that. I'd led 80 win streak or something like that. Where's my props, guys? Alright, I'll stop showing off. But yeah, fun ass game. I definitely suggest pick up the beta. See if you're going to be into it. If you're not going to be into it, then don't bother getting the full release. However, right now, I'd say wait until like a Christmas or something like that. I don't think the game's like you should buy it right away. Not unless you're a crazy Naruto fan and you've got fucking money oozing at your arse. But yeah, I think that's all I can cover about now. Oh wait, another couple of game modes that I need to go over. I'll probably do that in a quick minute. But yeah, this game is really fun. It is fun, but it kind of worries you because you don't want this game to turn out bad. Because there's like so much to be offered here. There's so much potential, like I've said. But it's worrying at the same time, because what if this is most of it and the customization isn't going to be in depth, and the co-op missions are going to be trash and everyone's just going to play online. It might be one of those games, so you need to take everything into account with this. So yeah, one thing I just remembered, throughout the beta for the next 2 days, the game modes are going to be cycling through each other. There's a dog outside barking really fucking loudly, and I'm not closing my window, it's too warm. I'm sorry guys, you're going to have to deal with that. So yeah, they have multiple game modes that are going to keep cycling through. You got the barrier mode, which could disappear tomorrow. I didn't see the exact timetable for it, but you got barrier mode, capture a flag, take the zone, which is what we're doing right now, and combat. Combat is basically kill as many of them as you can. This one is obviously take the objective. Barrier was the one that you saw where you summon that giant frog thing. And capture flag is probably going to be exactly what it sounds like. Oh wait, I played the first beta. Yeah, capture flag is... yeah. There's nothing much to it. You got two sides, you need to capture flag and hope you don't get caught, because you can't actually do a chakra jump with it. So yeah, that's a thought and a half. Oh yeah, I think they should give you the ability to change your controls, because there's a couple of things with the buttons I don't really agree with that much. I think it's the guard button, the fact that it's LB or LT, it just doesn't make me want to press it that much. I want to change it to something like B. It feels as if I would be pressing it a lot more often if it was a button like that. Also, the ultimate button shouldn't be up in the D-pad. It's very weird. It should be something a little bit more accessible. I was thinking maybe RB and LB at the same time because of the, well, RB and RT at the same time or something like that because of the abilities. Just not up in the D-pad. It just doesn't feel that accessible in my opinion because your D-pad does nothing whatsoever and the only button that works is up on the D-pad. I think they should make the D-pad more chat based than what it should be with ability based, in my opinion. That's all I gotta complain about the controls. I think I forgot to mention something about the defense type. Not only do they have that water prison jutsu, their LB will give you the ability. Well, wait, it is L. Yeah, make the guard B instead of LT, that's it. Your LB will allow you to place a shield that protects it for quite a while, so you can use this in zone based modes and get to the point and literally just stand there. That's your plan. RB allows you to go into a spiky ball. I'm pretty sure it's called spiky ball jutsu, which it does exactly what you think. You turn into a ball and you basically chase all the enemies that you see. One thing that I think they should do is definitely improve upon the maps, because so far they've offered us 3 maps and 2 of them, well 4 maps, and 2 of them you can die by falling off the edge. I think this is a bit of a harsh punishment in my opinion. I don't think they should have that. I think they should increase the maps so like falling off the edge doesn't happen as frequent. I also think that the maps should be definitely increased to a huge number. I don't want to end up playing the game and finding that it only has 5 maps. They should definitely improve upon that, and I hope they do improve upon that because the game is going to take a little while to come out. So the only thing that we can really do right now is hope to God that with the amount of potential that it has, it's able to pull through and do well. One thing, it has overtime mode, which is where if your team's losing but you have 2 points, you need to defend the hell of it, then defend the hell out of it, and then once you get it done with, you basically win the match, which is pretty fucking obvious. I don't know why I'm explaining that. So yeah, I think that's everything I have to cover about this game, in my opinion. I think I've covered just about everything. I've talked about balancing and stuff like that, but try to think, is there any other small features? Nah, I think that is absolutely everything. So far I've been doing well within the beta. Not amazingly, but I've been doing quite well, so this might be a game I might end up picking up. I might stream it tomorrow. Forgot to mention that, I'll be streaming tomorrow. So I might play this game tomorrow and see how well I can do it. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like. If you guys really enjoy my content, then subscribe to my channel. If you want to leave any suggestions about this game in itself, leave in the comments below and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!